So apparently, having their toilets upgraded sets people in such a good mood that their whole day can be ruined no matter what. Last night, I had a dream.
Girl, I'm gonna break you off. When your friends said make sure you let them know.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy
Tell them that
Righteous.
you're coming home with me tonight. Girl, I'm gonna break you off. You know you gon' get it all. Baby girl, you're coming home with me tonight.
Fuck does that mean?
Yeah, we had a little off time for a short while.
So I dreamt that I was chilling with my homies. We were walking in Amsterdam and we was just messing around and just walking, roaming the streets. And out of nowhere, one of my boys just pulled out a fucking soccer ball. And we started kicking that shit across the street, like kicking it to each other, throwing it up, kicking it again, throwing it up, kicking it again. You know how that shit goes. So as we're doing that, I'm trying to walk as far behind as possible so I can, make sure that I get a good kick in. Because it's no fun if you're like 2 meters away from each other. You have to have at least 10 meters in between you and the other person. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was doing. I was all the way in the back and I was kicking it to one of my bros. I don't even remember which one it was, but anyway, one of my niggas, we were just kicking that shit. So I'm kicking it to him and he's kicking it back. But this dude is kicking it back without fucking aiming. So that ball is going every fucking direction. And this shit just flies right past me. I see it going and I'm like, okay, you know what? I need to run and make sure that it doesn't, roll into the motherfucking street because shit can get dangerous, because the spot where we were at, in Amsterdam is always crowded. It's always crowded in Amsterdam and there's a lot of bus stalls and a lot of these small and short benches and stuff like that. There's a lot of people hanging around that type of area, those type of areas. And that's exactly where we was walking and messing around and shit. So basically we were kind of being a nuisance to the area. So this dude was kicking the ball and it was just rolling in every direction. I'm running to get it, kick it back, and I tell him, hey, yo, watch where you kick that shit. At least aim, He was like, okay, cool. Second time, he kicked that shit again, and again, that shit went in every fucking direction. It did not need it to go. It was intended for me, but it went to Tokyo. You get me? I'm not in Tokyo, bro. Learn to aim your fucking shot. Anyway, I see the ball rolling underneath the bench and almost hitting one of those bus stalls. So I'm running again to go get that shit. Got it. I head back. Like, bro, if you kick that shit anywhere else except for right here on my feet, you're gonna go get that shit your damn self. He was like, okay, all right, okay, it's all good. I'll kick it. Okay, I'll make sure that I get. He kicks it. Guess what happened? The motherfucker kicks it to Tokyo again. And I'm like, you know what, nigga? Fuck that shit. So I took one note out of Sierra's playbook. And I was like, 1-2 step the bitch. Right past the ball, right past the nigga. And he was looking at me like, nigga, you go get that ball. I'm like, nigga, I already told you. Do that shit one more time and gonna get it yourself. So he started running to get it and shit. And after that there happened, we were walking. We were just walking again. And then suddenly we ended up in this store. I don't even remember what kind of store it was. I think it may have been a hardware store. I don't know. Media store. Something with games and shit. There were a lot of things. We had games. Might have just been, some entertainment type of shit. But anyway, just to paint the picture for you. Okay, so we were there. And we were just in this motherfucking mood that we just wanted to do everything that came to mind. So we didn't care about anybody that we would trouble doing that shit. So my niggas started taking out the ball again. And we started kicking that shit around in the fucking store. And all the way in the back of the store, there was this platform with like a desk on it. And behind the desk stood this big guy. And I think it was the store manager or at least the store owner or whatever. But it was somebody in charge of the fucking store. So he looked at us and he saw that we were kicking that ball around. So he came down off the platform and he was like, give me that motherfucking shit. He grabbed the ball and he put that shit underneath the cash register that was close to where I was standing. So I saw exactly where he put that. And he walked back. And as he was walking back, I was thinking to myself like, yo, fuck this dude, man. What? Who does he think he is? Nigga? Who does he think he is grabbing our ball and putting that shit away? So as he was walking away, I was looking at the spot and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna grab that shit right the fuck back. And as I'm leaning in to do that, I see my motherfucking nigga Chino right in the back pulling out another ball from I have no idea where, but he got another motherfucking ball. So he started throwing that shit and we started kicking and throwing and whatever with that ball. So of course the store owner wasn't happy about that shit because he already stopped us from doing that once. But the funny thing about this whole situation is he did not send us away. He just took away the ball and that's it. That's all he did. He was like, He didn't even talk to us. He was like, And then he walked back to his motherfucking desk. All right, now we're kicking with another ball, nigga. What's your move now? So he was standing there and he was looking at us and he came down again and he grabbed the other ball and he took it up to the fucking platform and he kept it with him. And at that point, I was like, you know what, nigga? I'm gonna stick to the motherfucking initial plan and I'm gonna grab the first ball. Because I'm standing right here and there ain't no way that he can make it down here in time to stop me from grabbing that ball because the cash register is right next to me. As I'm looking at him and studying his moves, I'm like, okay, now it's time. I just reach for the ball, reach behind the cash register, reach for the ball, I grab it, and now I'm standing here. And as I'm grabbing it, I see him walking towards me, and he started walking, but then he was running, and that shit made me nervous as hell. So I was fumbling and shit, dropping the ball, and then I grabbed it, and I ran out of the motherfucking store right away. So as I'm running out of the store, I'm thinking this man is never gonna chase me because there's like 5 other dudes standing in that store. So, you know, what are you gonna do? Chase the one with the motherfucking ball or stay and keep an eye on all the other ones? The second, of course, but no, this motherfucker decided to chase me. So I'm running. I'm running through the streets of fucking Amsterdam. And I'm like, okay, looking back and I still see the dude chasing me. So I'm trying to go in between buildings. I'm trying to go into alleys and stuff like that, going into different stores to make sure that he doesn't find me. So eventually I ended up going into this souvenir store and they had clothing too. So I just hid behind the clothing. And when I realized that a couple of minutes have gone by and he wasn't catching up because he wasn't there, I'm like, you know what? It's all good. Let me just, I'm in the clear. Let me get out of this situation right here. So I got out of the store, and as soon as I step out of the store, somebody grabbed me. Somebody grabbed me by my hand, by my arm, and I'm like, huh? What's going on? But it wasn't the dude. It was a girl. I'm like, huh? What's up? So turns out that she was his employee and he sent her out to come and get me because he still wanted to keep an eye on the other guys in the motherfucking store, as I initially thought. So she was talking to me. She was like, yeah, I need to come back to the store with me, blah, blah, blah. You need to go apologize to the dude. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do that because we just pissed him off apparently because, you know, we were kicking the ball in this motherfucking store and he took away one ball and then we did it again. And that's something, you know, I don't want to deal with that shit right now. So she was like, yeah, there's nothing you need to worry about because this is the week in which all of the stores just had their toilets upgraded. And I'm like, the fuck does that mean? Like, I have no idea what the fuck she's trying to say with that. But, well, apparently, because I don't know, this dude was super happy because his motherfucking toilet got upgraded. So that put him in such a good mood that he wasn't even mad at what we were doing. He was so vibey. He was just vibing so well that day, and he really didn't care about what we were doing. He just wanted us to realize that we can't actually do stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Whatever. I'll walk with you. So as we're walking, I'm looking at this girl, and I cannot even lie, bro. I cannot even lie. She was hot. She was pretty. Yes, like. Oh my God, what is this now? This is explicit. You know what I'm seeing? This is some good, some good seasoning. And she had a booty as well. So I don't even know what I was thinking in this dream, but I was rude as hell. And by the way, in the setting we were in, you might just think like, what the fuck are grown guys doing going into stores kicking balls and shit? Well, in this setting we were around 15 16 years old, so you know the age on which you pull shenanigans and do stupid shit like that. Okay, so back to the story. I'm walking next to her and I'm looking at her, and like I said, she was hot, but besides being hot, she also had a little booty going on, you feel me? And for the people who know me, they know that I'm a booty type of duty, you know. I like them curves, you feel me? So I just slapped her on the butt. Slapped her on, grabbed the motherfucking cheek, and she was like, so that's what I need to do to convince you to come to the store? And I'm like, at this point, I'm just in a playful mood and I'm bluffing as a motherfucker. So I'm like, nah, you just have to show me. And she was wearing a skirt. She was like, oh no, she wasn't even wearing. I'm just making this way too beautiful. She wasn't wearing a skirt. She was wearing, I think, sweatpants or something like that. Anyway, she just pulled it down a little bit, and I saw that booty, and I was like, oh, we are not gonna know. You. Detention. And I saw an alley, and I was like, I pushed her into the alley, and we just went into that motherfucking darkness and shit. She just pulled her pants down, and what happened after that is not what happened in the alley is up for views on my premium Snapchat for $10 per detail. So if you want to know what happened, hit me up on Snapchat, wire me that money, and I will tell you the story with every little detail. All right? Okay. So then the scene went black.com. Not playing. Then the scene went dark. And we were standing in the store. So I'm standing in the store with the homies, and then it cuts to the outside where the store owner and his employee, his right-hand woman, were standing, and they were staring up at the sky. And this right here, I have no idea where this came from, but this is how the shit ended. They were looking at the sky, and she asked him something. She was like, so you really are in a good mood right now, huh? And his answer was something like, yes, I feel like everybody deserves to have their toilets upgraded. I can't make this shit up, bro. My mind is crazy. It's weird as fuck. But that's the dream. That's the dream. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, man. Hey, listen. Check me out, man. We got this shit work. Check me out. Yeah. If the light is green, what are we waiting for? Get sick and tired of waiting, so I'm creating more. You got your mind stuck on fading, but who you fading on? Cause when a nigga disappear, know that I'm gonna reappear. Best believe I want it now, there ain't no later on. I'm too the first for you to ever put a label on. Yo, have you ever imagined, what if you could have one wish? What would you do? If I had a wish, I'd write it down to know exactly what it is. I spend my life, make sure I get it while I live. I take my shot and